where did this journey start with you? And I want to talk about this journey because this is another amazing thing. We've both been going through this whole journey at the same time as well and thoroughly loving it.
I stumbled into digital art in 2022, just 3 years ago. And it was in the bear market, and I was the markets had calmed down. World was a little bit slower. We were reshaping our thesis and our thinking. And on Twitter, I was scrolling and I saw an art piece posted that looked very similar to an art piece that Becky and I have from a Brazilian artist that was painted in the 80s. And it was very similar. And we were like, whoa, this is beautiful. So ended up going online, buying it. It was from a Mexican artist called Juan Carlos Garcia. And he had done it on a Bright Moments Mexico exhibition. And so we bought our first NFT. And then our journey was more like, let's pair, because we have an art, we've been collecting physical art for a while. Let's pair some of our physical art with our digital art. And we went and saw the autoglyphs, and they matched with something we had from an artist from the 50s. And so our journey was not a crypto first journey. Our journey was not a trading journey or a looking for the hot to find stuff. It was very artistic by nature, just trying to pair. And along that journey, when we bought the autoglyphs, we got a chance to meet John and Matt, the Larva founders. And then we talked about CryptoPunks and about the pixels in the CryptoPunks and where it comes from, and we're the same age, and how it was the same games we were playing when we were kids, and the psychic and the whole story about, and how it was free to claim. And that was the day that the aha moment came. And trying to convince Becky to shift from physical art to digital was a journey of itself. And now we're fully, as you can imagine.
Well, because
journey,
I remember following you earlier in the journey, and you were comparing Latin American and South American art that you'd had physically and that art history of that region, and then showing the art history of that region continuing into digital art and how they were referencing each other. So you really came from art itself.
We came from art itself completely. We were just doing the pairings, and our first website was just pairing our stuff and for ourselves and showing our kids how art can talk in different generations to different people, but it still rhymes. And that was our whole thing.